Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou, or Girls' Last Tour. So, last time, they were dealing with a very powerful, troublesome storm, and they were able to take shelter from it in a building. Not only that, but this building, they were able to actually create a makeshift hot spring. So what better way to, pass time as the storm subsides than relaxing in a nice little hot spring? Of course, Yuri ended up burning one of Chito's books, which was not so nice. But the storm did die down eventually, and they left. And they were able to do some laundry. Not really something I was expecting from this series, but, if you're able to, go for it. They also got a fish that they seemed to enjoy eating quite a bit. I think they even sent his bones back to the water when they were done with him, which I suppose was a nice little gesture. And yeah, I think that's all I really had to say, so let's get into it. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we're starting right with the opening. Which I do quite like the opening and the ending for this. Really would suck if something happened to their vehicle and they just had to walk. I would march as well, but I would just hit my desk in front of me if I tried. Oh yeah, in the last episode, when they found the fish, they were saying something about going higher if they would find more. And I didn't really notice it my first watch through, but there seemed to be like a higher level, like a layer up there, kept up by pillars, which is interesting. If I was looking at that right. I just love the dancing. I mean, in this setting, there's not really a whole lot to do for entertainment, so why not just dance? I mean, it would keep you warm if nothing else. Starting with the deep questions. No, I think that's more of a concern for you. And there never is. Why do you even bother asking questions if you're just going to sleep through the answers? No wonder she didn't bother to answer at first. Well, yeah, I mean, more fish, that's more food. That would be quite helpful. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They look like pillars holding something up. I mean, you could always just jump. Try your luck. A lit cigarette. So somebody was here not that long ago. Usually not. I mean, lightning sometimes sets things on fire, but it's probably not applicable here. Very good idea. Oh, wow. Just took down the building. Was the building gonna land and make a bridge? Streetlights is the name of the episode. Well, if it wasn't obvious before that he was the one that blew it up, it is now. Were you standing a little bit too close to the building when it exploded? I know that feeling. Yep, you got a bridge now. They were thinking the same thing. I'm sure they are as well. No. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Dusting each other off, that's cute. Of course. The NPC has a quest. It really did seem video game-ish, blowing up a building and making a makeshift bridge. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. No suspicious movements. Does he even have a gun? I mean, if he has freaking explosives, I'm sure he has something. Yeah, the blowing it up was the fun part. This is the not so fun part. You can only be so precise when you're blowing things up, though. But now I don't. Push! There you go. Well, now you just get to ride in the vehicle. It's fine. A refueling station. Drip, drip. There we go. Yeah, get out of the way. Yeah, there's pros and cons with bringing him along. Yeah, we're getting a lot of world building this episode. It's really big, so... Getting called out. I wouldn't trust her with anything. Exactly. She will never let that go. I mean, you have to have something to live for in this kind of world. You are horrible. Yeah, each other. It's important to me, but let's not get carried away. I heard you. There it is. It really is. I mean, I figured that was the whole point of him coming here. Because he said he finished mapping that level. Backing up, backing up, backing up. That thing's pretty heavy. There's a good chance. Or 2 or 3. And that wasn't a compliment. It's just going up, don't panic. I mean, wasn't that the whole reason why you're going up there to begin with? To see if you can find anything like that? Oh yeah, that'd be a great view. Even if it's kind of an abandoned, desolate city. His trusty camera. Poor Cheeto. Yeah, I figured as well. Like, my assumption was most of the remaining people would be on the lowest floor. Ground floor. Clearly. I mean, it kind of is. She ain't letting go. That would be so frightening. I'm sure that heavy vehicle doesn't help anything. You might want to grab that. He's not really gonna fall. Should have held on to it. Yeah, they weren't gonna do that. You can always redraw the map, even if it'll take a while. Maybe it wouldn't be a waste of materials after all. Completely turn around back on him. And so did his personality. Yes, we can. That would be bad. Well, he's not going to get over it that quickly. Light. Oh, that's the title name. Oh, wow. Is she offering some of her food to him? That's a big deal, Kanazawa. I'd take that. Just enjoying the view together, eating snacks. Not too bad. A photograph machine. Yeah, typically called a camera. Not sure if that was a fair trade, but... There you go. And he just fades away. Like a ghost. I mean, I'm sure it was a little bit cramped. Only one way to find out. I was a little bit worried they were going to lose their vehicle there. Like when it tilted, I thought maybe the vehicle might just fall off the elevator and be destroyed. The dancing gets me every time. Yuri is such an evil person sometimes. Yeah, and nothing but credits left, so that was the third episode of Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou. Another really good episode. This show does continue to be one of the best shows of the season, to be honest. So, this time, Chito and Yuri had the problem of having to get across the gorge, and they had no idea how they would do it. Luckily for them, they came across a new party member that was able to blow up a building and create a makeshift bridge, which allowed them to cross, though admittedly getting the vehicle onto the building was a little bit tricky, and they did kind of have to take him along, which was extra weight. But he did have a map and stuff, so it's not like he was dead weight or anything. It just, they had to make space for that. And yeah, they were able to cross with their new party member. They made it to a refueling station and did some refueling. And they actually came across an elevator to take them to the next level, which is where they were both going to for slightly different reasons. And they almost had a bit of a mishap falling off because there was no, railing around it, because it'd be a waste of materials. But luckily, everyone made it in one piece, aside from Kanazawa's map, rest in peace. But he can always make another one, assuming he lives long enough to. And yeah, in the end, they did make it to the next floor. They saw a bunch of streetlights, the title, and a big light in the distance, which is going to be their next destination. I wonder how long it'll take them to get there, whether that'll be like a next episode or the episode after thing, or a near the end of the series thing. But yeah, hopefully they'll find out what that is at some point. And what else is there to say about this one? Oh yeah, the theme of having something to live for, right, in a world like this. Because that question was brought up like the beginning of the episode. And for him, it was his map. That was his one goal in life, what he strived to do. Because unlike Yuri and Chito, they have each other, they have someone to spend time with. He was all alone. So that's really all he had. So it obviously hit him pretty hard when he lost it. But that always is a theme with post-apocalyptic stuff, Is it worth living in a world covered by zombies where every day is a fight to survive? And that's always a question you have to answer yourself. But yeah, I think I've rambled on enough about this, so let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.